Hello everybody, my name is Bryce Laffer. I am an intern at the wastewater treatment plant in Buckman. Unfortunately, I am not able to be here with you all today because I am away. However, I wish you all luck on your presentations. A little bit about me. I go to University of North Florida. I'm currently a rising senior and I'm studying mechanical engineering. I'm from Delaware. I moved down here for school. I love to skim and I love to surf. I've been doing it my whole life. And I'm also a founding father of Alpha Sigma Phi at UNF. Starting off with the couple projects that I started early on in my internship was a project scope for a leachate and septic dumping station. This dumping station would be outside of the plant instead of inside of the plant, which reduces traffic inside of the plant since there's a lot of construction going on, and it would optimize the efficiency of just dumping. And also these would have monitors to monitor the chemicals that are going into the plant, the harmful chemicals like heavy metals and PFAS chemicals and stuff that hurts the bioorganisms inside of the plant. That way we can throw it to the industrial pretreatment group at the chemistry lab and they can use it in their patents and their processes to limit the industrial waste. This also would boost gas production because you are sending leachate straight from the dumping station to the dilution filter, which boosts gas production in the anaerobic digesters. And this would result in more fuel for the plant to use to power the systems, which overall increases the economics. Another option for this boost in gas production is to actually sell it. So they could either use it to power the plant as a whole, or if they have excess or they decide not to use it to power the plant, they could sell it, which increases in more money to the plant, which would be really helpful in all the construction going on currently at the plant. The project scope pretty much covered just improvements to the blower system, the air headers and the slide gates, because they're old and they need to either be fixed or replaced. For those of you who don't know, project scope is basically I take in information from operators, from my manager, and from other engineers into what needs to be fixed. I put this in a report and then I send it back to my manager, who then sends it to a design firm for them to design and have a construction plan for how they're going to implement this in the system. Two other projects that I completed in my internship were an iron collection verification. This involves basically they inject iron in the water system to decrease levels of sulfate, which help keep equipment lifespans high and put less stress on the systems. A design firm basically sent me their data, and then I checked it with our own data to see if it was actually limiting sulfate in the system. This next project was basically just updating the plant diagram on AutoCAD. There's a few buildings that were misnamed from a design firm or are no longer here because they got knocked down or rehabbed. It includes the new biosolids building that they're working on, and it's just to make it easier for employees to know what exact building they're supposed to be working on, and there's less confusion within the plant. The project that I'm currently working on, as well as Courtney, is the capital improvement plan for Buckman, and the capital improvement plan as a whole entails all of the wastewater treatment plants. However, I'm just working on Buckman. This is going to be used for the next 20-30 years for them to be able to spend their money wisely. The way that this works is we go and see each and every part in the plant, and we get feedback from operators and engineers to see how they're working, and we rank them on a condition score and a critical rating. The higher the condition and critical rating basically means the more urgent it needs to be fixed. 5.5 being the most urgent, like this needs to be fixed as soon as possible. And this is going to be used for them to be able to budget their money wisely, and it's going to put less stress on the operators and engineers, because instead of just fixing a part when it's broken and trying to find a way to work around that, they can actually plan ahead of time and say, hey, this part might need to be fixed in 2 years. Let's get the part order in, let's get it on the line now. That way, when it does happen to fail, we can just quickly change it and only bypass it for a certain amount of time instead of waiting 6 to 10 weeks on parts that need to be delivered or heavy construction projects, stuff like that. But this should save a lot of money and also put a lot less stress on the current workers. We are just doing an overhead of the process right now. However, when we pass on our internship and we'll hand it over to the engineers, and they'll go way more in-depthly than we were on the processes. But that's all I got. Thank you for watching my video, and I wish you all well on your presentations, and this internship has taught me a lot. Thanks.